Why don't you pick up my calls? Why don't you pick up my calls? Broke my heart, fucking felt so, are you dumb? Are you stupid? I gotta go down, my girls run. Must be one. Is it crack? Cocaine, hot melty smoke. What type of drugs you want? 'Cause bitch, you never left before. Is it maybe? Or did you read the drug with the snow? How do you no sugar and all over your color? I heard you didn't know it, I shouldn't have figured. How this nigga get pay with him? Can't remember the sound riches. Well, in the rigid. I bet Paris. They got my house in the game. They got kids in the break up. We used to do it. All you do. Dang, that's not. discretionary short. It's a while lied though. I'm engaged. Think about hugging again. Fine. Just put them bullish. Bears I'm at. And it's chopping. Yeah. It's not fun. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. That one time could have been your life. One half Spanish and one half white. Oh, tattoos on her body. Oh, there's no controlling her when she's off that Molly. When she's hurting softly. All the kid dripping in the yard, you like it. I could put 10 on the floor, you like it. Fuck with me money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my. Should I? Get negative. I don't like the inversion. Son of a bitch plays out though. Not quite. Start to. Can't control it, I can't control it when she's off that. When she's off that Molly. When she heard that song. Tramping in the yard, you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. If I keep only money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. All I can think about is your booties. Y'all like a sweetie. I say I never do this, but tonight y'all doing it to me. And I say, oh, yes, body. Can't control it, can't control it. Dripping in the yard if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. Check it ugly money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. All I can think about is your booties. Y'all like a Susie. Y'all say y'all never do this, but tonight y'all doing it to me. And I said, oh, my hands on her. Try to control it. Can't control it. Kind of like harvest this W shut the eye, but. Tramping in the yard if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. If y'all keep fucking me money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my. I don't like this one. Another sweep, 15 minute. respecting bearish. And let's go down the sell side. It's good, I guess. Let's go right down the sell side. Perfect. Now I mean, shoot. I mean, that's something I'll take. I don't like that. For complete bullishness, I will keep my eyes on here. Manipulate those lows over time. Come stronger, higher. Respecting bearish. And I'm really respecting bullish. Bullish sweep. Silver is going higher. We got this. I don't really know, man. They can have it. I don't really care about this one. Nice. I mean, another manipulation. Not bad. That would really disrespecting. So multiple sweeps are really disrespecting bearish now with the equal highs. I mean, I'm gonna shoot for 112. Oh, this one. When is that? 13. Yeah, break even is gonna be C, I guess. No, I don't like that at all. Look. A little bit of lower resistance now. Like, honestly, doesn't look like bologna. Yeah, it's like a big chop. Next, we have this buy side, this sell side. This 5 minutes for right, yeah. And yeah. Shoot this higher. Breakout. Nope, yeah, this is in there. This within these 5 minutes. Creating these inversions. So we may want to take out that buy side. I mean, I'm not mad at that if it does. Then again, if you look closely, okay, so that's also fire imbalance. I'm right with that. But we are also respecting a 1 hour as well. Taking out that, something sleeping out that low. It's kind of like looking for our resistance type. I'm just waiting to low resistance. I will take this, but it's like, Alright, well. It looks like we're no longer respecting that. I think it's good because it's 10 o'clock. open slower to go higher, respecting that inversion. Disrespecting the C of this right now. Aim for imbalance. I think I'll take my shot at this right here. Trapping in the ocean like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. Pre-market experience. It does generate though. Both sides. Lower resistance if you want a filer. On a daily. Daily has this imbalance. Maybe we can tap that imbalance. Decide to treat lower. It's not a terrible idea. We also have this imbalance of here, so we're building up. So I'm definitely bullish right now. Aiming for that. Want to see the Judas swing lower. So Judas break out lower. Then complete buy. Ideally. Or can Judas swing higher. To now then take out liquidity right there. 15 over higher. That's looking very tempting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though we have no gaps, it's looking very tempting. I mean, when we have no flying gap, I can look for bullish PE raise. Something like this. This one could be it. If we disrespect that, I'm definitely bearish. Okay, so disrespecting that completely. So the heaviness. Stop is outrageous. If I target for 1-to-1, right below here, because we're not really respecting that whatsoever. Call me crazy, but at least you call me. Feels better when you're on, girl. Oh my gosh. No, he didn't come from you say it's I'm like, things get right. This is 2022, this one I don't like. It's the one thing I don't like, it's 2022. Son of a bitch. So we was right there with disrespecting bears, not showing any signs of bullishness, showing real heaviness by closing through that 5 minute. So I'm like, okay, that's all I need to see after we close to that 5 minute. Going lower, so next Denzel day. Let me see what I'm looking at right now. Looking at 63. So right now, it's pretty it's pretty sloppy, I ain't gonna lie, but shoot, we done lost it just on here. No, 2% though. 1, 2, I mean 1, okay, 3. And then, so we lost 3 and then we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot, so we won 7, lost 3. I think it's 7 to me. Alright, so we have a huge chop. Going on your 4 hours down this amount, of course. We didn't trade that lower. Respecting this. We respected this rejection low, which is indicating whatever. target right here. Also built up with the low resistance. So I'm looking for, I want to see a Judas, or actually I lied, I want to see a Judas swing on Judas high to respect the CE. Good lord, okay, this looks like an easy day. Okay, Judas. Okay. Alright, okay. Champion in the earth if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. Chucky, you know they might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Dude, I mean, if I'm looking for bullsness, I mean, we're doing these highs, but we just, all I can think of is silver. It's kind of like low resistance, but then we're aiming for high resistance, basically. Well, why do I consider this high resistance? Because we took out this high, and I mean, if you look at here, and this is respecting that order block as well. So not only did we took out the high, but we're respecting that order block. But now we're kind of in between two PDVs, so now we're liking it. I need a condition, a big boy condition. Okay, we can use I know what I can use. We can use this as a condition. Y'all may think I'm playing around. I'm not. Like we just came close to the order block, but still. Alright, now we have all this. So accumulation, manipulation. Okay, we can distribute down. South side. So now it's different. It's bullish. And the candle may want to go down. Am I looking to take a trade? Okay, so we have 10 o'clock lower, or open higher and low close. Anyway, now we're respecting this bearish wick. Disrespecting that 1 minute. Then we got these low resistance target, plus that Asian low target. That's the bug. I'm not liking this now. Why am I not liking this? Because I don't really know, man. I mean, you see that it didn't work though. I feel like it was going to work, but I mean, the way how heavy we are, like it seems so heavy, it's reacting so heavily to bearishness. So it's like I don't want to get manipulated by value, especially I don't have. I'd rather see the Asian low get target and then pick my narrative from there. Oh, as you can see, that was my condition. Yo. She lost my condition now, like bullshit shit. See what I mean? I just have to take this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? Wait, my condition. I like the fact we put out that low resistance as well. And the strong bullness. I mean, the time is kind of wonky. I wouldn't lie to you there. The way this looks like they can manipulate me. Oh, yeah, I'm mad. Yeah. Nobody's stupid, bro. The time is just completely off. Alright, so the opening of this blind side. We do have right there. This part here. So we have that there, so equal highs. We have this 1 hour. This 1 hour. Goes back to go higher. I don't know, man. This is not looking. Yeah, if I would guess anything, I'm guessing Southside Prairie first. Why? Because 9:30 opens higher, break it out, super liquidity, and then now we get the inversion right there. And again, we may want to go to the south side, which is, I mean, should I fight against that? I don't really know. If we look in here, you can see right, this at 25%, and it's time to flop down from there. So now I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait here, unless you start that respect. Let me just run down all day. Never mind. Absolutely not. So we have 10 o'clock open high, obviously. It's still expecting that crane equal highs. Now we're slowly surely going up. This is looking so hard, bro. I mean, gosh dang, man. What do you even want from me? Okay, that looks nice. Oh, I'll just side looks great. That has to be. There you have it. 30. Oh, never mind. It's a 3-minute. That calls for a 30-second. I'm not taking this. Are you crazy? What are you doing for right now? Put on the floor if you like it. If you keep me money, I might be bad for me. If you looking there, we did this, but this pull is pretty heavy, pretty harshly. So no signs of true. So I mean, seeing that, I mean, what do you think that's high you took? It's high resistance though. It is very high resistance. So one thing I don't trust, I just don't trust this. Yeah. So break even's gonna be there. I lied, hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Market. No, come on, man. Why? Because we disrespected this bearish pretty harshly. And high resistance. Really what is reacting off of, because you do it from here. If you like this, you can see that the 50% is pretty heavy. If you do it on a 1 hour, you can still see that 50% is heavy. One thing I don't like here is this 3-minute right here. That's one thing I don't like. You still have reaction on it. Bust the order log right there. That's just one thing I'm not liking. So I'm not gonna take. Break even guy anyway. Gosh dang, 11 o'clock? Okay, now that's showing up as a business. Man, frick you. I'm taking this baloney. Get off my screen, man. Next thing. I don't have time. This is how I look at females, man. This is how exactly how I look at females. Like, if you wasting my time, I'm out, man. Immediately. I have zero time for this. Zero tolerance. I like literally. Tolerance is very thin. I'm on thin ice every time. Every time I wake up, I'm on thin ice. So. Nah, but like, for real. Man, if you gonna show me top, I'm out, bro. Next day, next girl, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Obviously, you have to buy side, sell side on the daily. It's looking pretty obvious. Got this gap right here. I want to see this low get taken for a Judas breakout for us to target this 30-minute London high. It's also, it's not a gap sadly, but yeah, I'm gonna see maybe a Judas low. I'm gonna Judas low for a discretionary banger. For a discretionary banger right there. Oh. Jeez Louise. How did, like, honestly, I would take that as a loss because of how wrong I was. If I would have got stopped, I was gonna replay it because I'm like, you know, it's not right. But because of how wrong I was right there, sheesh. Maybe I had nothing reacting off it. I mean, shoot. We had to, I mean, I wasn't aiming for no emeralds. Now it's like we just aiming for that low. Yeah. Shipping in the earth, you like it. I could put 10 on the floor, if you like it. Jackie on me more than I might be. Bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. That's what I really should have looked at. Let me go back on this one. Should have looked at the fact that we took it out that high. That's what I should have looked at. So we higher, manipulating higher. Okay, that was my mistake. And then I was thinking, but truth is, that was just a failure. So now I get it. I get it for sure. Now we get an inversion. So Z downside. Something of that nature. That's kind of whack, no? Oh, this wick. Inversion of that wick right there. We can place this down right there. That's the target for Z cell side. Right there. Play these spiffly. So we had a small reaction. Came back up. Oh, came back up to the wick. Interesting. And then we had our drop down right there. Right there, I'm not Z square. Shipping in the earth, if you like it. I can put 10 on the floor if you like it. Chucky, me money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. All I can think about is your booties. Y'all reminding me like in Suvi. I said y'all never do that. Hodderfield, New Jersey, missed call 40 minutes ago. I don't know any Hodderfield. First of all, it's dodgy, yo. This man's a G. Dang. Bob's age?
Professional webcam for this introduction. I'm not at a cool and aesthetic background. because I want you to remember one thing. The only thing that's going to matter throughout this whole lecture, this next 36 hours, which is going to be the hardest journey you ever embark on, is going to be the value of my words, what I'm saying. Not how good my face cam looks, not how good the background looks. You can go to any day trading YouTuber's video and they probably have a pretty professional setup, which I do normally, but that's not the aesthetic, or that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is I want the best of the best, the most locked in, the most focused people I've ever seen in the entire world who genuinely want to change their lives. So I don't want to distract you. Anyways, what you're about to watch is the most craziest journey you're ever going to go on in your life, and you're not going to understand that until probably a couple years on the road. But essentially, it's going to teach you how to make a lot of money, how the market moves, why the books are wrong, okay, and why trading books suck, besides the two I recommend eventually in the lecture. Now, there's going to be a lot of parts where I'm going to be going around to the students, talking to them, so you might not see me, maybe you can skip those parts, but I'm going to help them with their individual work. There's some parts where sometimes I wrestle with my mic a little bit, okay, which might be annoying, but is it really that annoying if the information is going to be valuable? You tell me, okay? There might be some other parts where there might be awkward silences. Just skip through it. It's okay. Anyways, this isn't perfect, but basically I promised that I'd upload a full lecture of this class I taught at UCLA, which shout out to Peter Tuckman from the New York Stock Exchange for letting me do. Super grateful for him. And yeah, it's going to be long, it's going to be boring, but is it going to be boring if you're going to be obsessed with this? No, this was never boring to me. I love learning about this. I love being able to learn how to print money out of thin air. It was the best feeling in the entire world, and it was just fun. So, this next 36 hours, I want you to log in. I want you to, really just take it all in, okay? I'm going to leave a link for the quizzes that I give these students in the description. There's 5 quizzes, okay? And I'm also going to leave a link to the presentation I did in the description. That's going to be the first 2 links. I'm not going to leave any of the links in the description. I'm not going to promote anything. I will say the first couple lectures are me recording on OBS, so you can see my screen of the slides and then me, and then the rest is just going to be me on a very high quality camera, talking to the camera, and then the students. So it's a little different format throughout the video. Change all your lives, so good luck. Alright, we're going to be starting with slide 1, which the link is in the description. You need to have a purpose. If you guys don't have a purpose, you are not going to do very well, okay? And the reason I say that is because every single time that you are thinking about giving up, you need something to to push you back, if that makes sense. Instead of $100, so I'm basically making $10. If you don't understand it, that's okay. I feel like shorting is just one of those things where I guess you don't really have to understand the science behind it. As long as you know you can make money going down, like how the position I'm in right now, and then stop loss will be here, make money going down. Yeah, so that's called replay mode. Or a little more complicated. This is like actual orders. Do I actually use this to make money? Not really, but it's good to know if you know what this is. Okay, I would write this. I'll note this, the price size. Maybe I short and I put my stop loss up there. Yeah. Do you ever trade crypto? No. It's times how many dollars per point. See the heavy rejection is the market will tank face. Okay, go. Okay, so now before we continue, I want you guys to get in groups of 3 and then
Pattern recognition of your fucking self. Pattern recognition of the market. Pattern recognition of weather. That's to sum it all up. Sum it all up is pattern recognition. But the pattern recognition takes motherfucking years. If we not put it up, you know the lows. Let me stop. This is a nice break. That's. taking that too. Frig it. I'm saying, I'm not. Listen. Boys are just not trying, man. I tell them it's not hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, not trying, Oski. But not time, broski. Look at that freaking thing. Rips down, you know what I'm saying? Would I ever be tired of jailing? That's a question I really have to ask. How important is it to journal every single trade you take, regardless of or if you're already good or not at trading? It's extremely important, even if you're already very good trader. I'll put it around 9 to 10 for long term. But there's an important distinction. You don't need to write a novel after every trade. You don't need to reliably record every trade. Why journal every trade? Why? If you give you objective evidence, your memory is terrible at accurately evaluating trading performance after 50 trades. So you might remember the big winners, frustrating losses, while forgetting the boring trades. A journal lets you answer: what setup did I take? What did I enter? Where my stop loss was? Where my target? Did I follow my rules? What happened afterwards? What was my result in R? Now you analyzing data, not feelings. Now you're analyzing data, not feelings. It separates a bad trade from a losing trade. There's a huge I trade good trade plus loss. Correctly. Bad trade plus 1. Okay. Detect patterns you can't see in real time. After 200 trades, you might discover my setup was only. My God, it just said my one, my current one. Okay, it's 63. It says 62, like, and it's saying the exact times I trade, but only. I'm gonna get my charger. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do that. Cashmere. Oil change. Okay, make sure you get oil change. Oh, I'm gonna charge it. Because the truth about this trade right here, this is a fucking trade. I'm so angry, but I'm not. I'm just testing out something new. It's uncomfortable, basically. Basically, I'm not. I'm just having bad test sessions. But you know, tripping in the yours, we like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. If y'all keep upping me more, then y'all might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose now. Looking up, morning checklist. Are you pre-emotion? Goal, strategy. High time for influence. Low time for purge. Before remove. Key timing. average volume shift toward drawn liquidity, most optimal time frame, average URCISD toward drawn liquidity, aligned with core motion and experience. This is it. I'm so happy I got this format. All this aligned is A+. This is a lot though. So like this is literally an A+ trade. Meaning I got like this high time frame. Alright, we have, so what I say? Average volume shift toward drawn liquidity. So number one, drawn liquidity. You have to have a drawn liquidity. And we have to have an inducement first. Super that inducement. Go back higher. Close above. To go higher to the drawn liquidity. So what's that? Inducement. Marinated. Marinated highs in this bit. Let's say this is like a, let's say this is like low resistance right here. We have the imbalance right here, and then we have an inversion, and then also CST if you want, but inversion. So after we get to sweep, we get immediate inversion, CIST to the drawn liquidity, or the overextended range as well. So it usually have to be something like this. You know what I'm saying? Gosh dang. Usually be something like this. Ideally. Overextended range right here. So imbalance. Right, something like this. Overextended range on liquidity. And we aim for that. Right there. That's my whatever, which is a mech model. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? But I knew this before people even talk about mech model. Let's put it that way. I had this in a bag. I knew this was A+ at A+ before the mech model even happened. So because I rather overextensions, you know. Like dang, overextended, drawn liquidity. You know. But yeah, this is basically what A+ trade looks like. So we have high time frame. Bam, because high time frame is your whatever. You don't need high time frame, but it lowers the trade grade if you don't have a high time frame. If you get this set up without high time frame PDRA, right, and at least it's in a premium. If it's in a premium, let's just say like this is 50% of the range, this black line. You come down 50% of the range. Alright, that's good. But if you have a high time frame PDRA, so that's the best rate, best setup, A+. You don't need SMT. SMT is not something you need for that, for a mech model basically. Mech models are they're so consistent that SMT is not needed. It's just like a format, not a format, like, but it's like a code within a market. If it's overextended, it has an imbalance to rebalance to. Guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna rebalance there. But okay, yeah. Tripping in the oil if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. If I keep fucking me Monday, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose time. Got induced to take a buy, but shoot, I gotta change the oil. Got induced to take a buy, but All I can think about is your booty. I'm riding me like a Zuby. Alright, so I gotta clock in this bed. Oh yeah, cause he had this inbound, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just record this, man. Alright, so coming into the day, I was bullish. Why? Because I see we had this previous day buy side, previous day sell side. I know that one of these would likely be able to get took today. So, what I did not see, I failed to see this inversion. I failed to see it as something that could push price down. That's what I failed to see. So, going down a 4 hour, I see, alright, we have this imbalance right here that I can use to see price maybe go higher. That's what I was thinking. But what I failed to realize is that once price is trading lower like this with no inefficiency, that is price action, specifically on the 4 hour. In this context, when you start seeing like trail like this, and the high time frame is agreeing with it and is not trying to disturb this is basically strong, efficient price action. So meaning sellers are strong within there. So interrupting this would probably be hard. You know what I'm saying? Going up and interrupting this would be hard. So you have to keep that in mind. So I see we had this imbalance right here. So I was bullish, but you're gonna see why that was a bad idea. So I was trying to look for imbalance, but as you can see, there was no imbalance. All I was seeing was this London high, and I'm like, okay, maybe we can trade it to the London high. So going on in 1 minute, I'm looking at this, and I'm saying, okay, well, we have all this low resistance right here. So now I'm just looking to see if we can sweep out, like manipulate lower as a breakout, and maybe come back higher to go to London high. So like a Judas low, a Judas swing lower. But I failed to see if I can play it. I failed to see the Judas swing higher first. So it was the actual Judas swing higher. I was so attached to this framework, us having a, okay, hold on. I was so attached to the framework of us having a Judas swing lower breakout to go higher to London high, which is also equal highs, that I failed to see the Judas swing higher. So look, we open up at 9 o'clock. Wait, what? Why am I opening at 9 o'clock? Yeah, different on my phone. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so 9:30. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go back. That? Okay. Alright, so I think I came on 9:30. So I failed to see that we already tested this high. Started to go lower. So I was just so attached to like us having a manipulation lower. See right at 9:30. Thinking they're like a Judas swing lower. And I'm like, okay, maybe we can go these highs. But what I failed to see is that we swept out this high already. And this sweeping out this high and then a complete collapse after we swept out the high, that I failed to see that that this is basically high resistance, and I already tested this high and failed to even try to go past there. So after that, I'm like, oh. And I also missed going 5 minutes seeing this wick as well. Why was that wick important? Because this was the last candle, or the most recent candle after taking out this high. So now that this wick can act as an inbounce. So you can see I got induced to take a buy right here off that rejection wick to go up to the lower resistance and hit the London high. It's just foolish of me. It's not the completely foolish because we had this imbalance, so it's like low key valid. I'm like, this imbalance is very discounted, but also it did have a London low, so I should have kept that in mind that I can be swept. Like, going on news, we have 10 a.m. Okay. So yeah, I took my buy. Sadly, took my buy, and I'm thinking I didn't see no inverse or anything. This is like a very low grade trade, and I still took it, and I got smoked immediately as soon as we hit that wick. It went all the way down to London low, and went right past that 4-hour imbalance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. We the best music, baby. Is your junk getting had enough? Are you here looking for love? Oh, oh, oh. It wasn't about John liquidity though, so logically it wasn't a lot. They have key timing and also had slight motions line. No, actually, it didn't. So I'm missing on motion alignment and no valid John liquidity. Bad execution. So didn't allow motion to not valid John liquidity. Pre-motion I was forced. It was forced, rushed, lack of seriousness, not serious enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All the above right there. After bird off, just calm. Didn't really care, shrugged it off. And what gave you the confidence in the trade? Well, the time, high time for influence, the willingness, the liquidity sweep before a move, and a volume shift, and I guess you could say absorption as well. So, like, looking at the confidence, it's not completely terrible. I can also say John liquidity as well. So, entry was a rejection wick. So it's just a wick. And then John liquidity buy side, also London high. London highs. I say highs. Okay, whatever. Time was near session, near kill zone, 9:30. Got the clock going crazy. 9:40. Parties got my eyes on you. Is you somebody's baby? If you ain't, then what you gonna do? You gonna give me baby? Yeah, it's all up for you right now. She got the club going crazy. All eyes on us. She was the baddest. I was the world's high times fair I got. Yeah, it was 2022. What is it been? 2022 Feb 3rd on a Thursday. Feb 3rd on a Thursday. How long did it take to validate the trade? Small time. Trade grade was a should have known better. 2R. How did you feel about stop loss placement? Doubtful. I mean, I guess confident, violent, but doubtful. Rate the logic was quicksand. Whoa, that I'm balanced. I mean, yeah, it was quicksand. I won't say it was solid. difficult at all. Yeah. So she wrote right there. All I gotta do now is get the entries in this bit. Give it all up for you right now. We got the clown going crazy. She was the baddest, I was the bullets. She was the flies, I was the... Yeah. It's all eyes on me. It's all eyes on tree. What's your name? My name? That was the daily gosh dang. My photo G. As you drunk, cause you had enough. Are you here looking for me? Got the club going crazy. All these got my eyes on you. Is you somebody's baby? If you ain't there, what you gon' do? You gon' do, baby. Yeah, give it all. Oh, yeah, right now. We got the club going crazy. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, so nice. Quick little drown on it, but I gotta do pull-ups. On the horns at least. Anyway, let's continue again. I guess. Other trade you thought about journaling. Other trade you thought about taking. That's really it. I might go next day. I mean, it's a huge drop right there. It looks like it's trying to maybe take out sell side. I don't know. That's what it kind of looks like, you know. Who knows, man? I ain't gonna lie. That's a pretty huge expansion, though. Number 10 o'clock. Then I got almost high, almost low, I guess. Check out that liquidity. All we have is this liquidity now. It is kind of building up though. It is building up. Bias is strong. Are we getting any sort of absorption from these right gaps? Nope, we are disrespecting them. Are we going to? I doubt we're going on up there. Depending on how look at how that thing was acting. I mean, I'm not gonna say we can't, but this low resistance is outrageous to me. Don't tell me it's taking out the draw. That's gonna. Okay, at least it didn't take it out. I don't know, man. That's some weird stuff to me. If I'm being honest, that's some weird stuff. So we came close to this low, didn't take it out. So we came to this rejection block again. Sweet, we didn't actually come close that low. So we came into the rejection block and decided, hey man, that's gonna go up now to these highs, which is like, next day, buddy. Next day, buddy. We going on a daily. We have this as an imbalance right here. We are still respecting this inversion slash breaker block. This bit. I'm saying slash breaker block in this bit. Showing a heaviness. Then again, we have 930 open. We have buys over here. Obviously, that was sticking out. Then we have some low resistance. Not really the best low resistance I've seen, but we have hourly, 30 minute, 15, 5 minute. 5 minute looks trash. We inverse that, not really holding out whatsoever. Am I taking this? We have silver look like go down as well. We have a high time frame PDA. And then we have sell side ejectors right there. Could this get manipulated one more time? Probably, but I'm looking for my 1-to-1 right there. Now, and how confident am I in this trade? What's giving me confidence? The thing that's giving me confidence is the fact that okay, now we have 5 minute right there, so it's not completely. And if you think about it, it's, do we want to wait for the 10 o'clock candle? It's giving me confidence. The inversion. What will give me ultimate confidence will be the CISD or the sweeper. No, actually, the sweeper here. So I'll keep this in mind for sure. Alright, obviously we manipulate the highs one more time. Are we looking like we want to go down or go up? Now we have this. Hello? We have this bad boy right here. This buy side, but also is a rejection wick. So rejection wick right there. It's not looking bad for a sell entry, if you ask me. But if you think about it, we do have this buy side that could get flopped out, you know. And if we hit the rejection blocks once again, which I cannot look past, and we have that imbalance up here, and then that's that breaker block. So it is kind of weird in these streets, but I'm definitely going to set out on this one because how many things we could do. And FTP. Yeah, I'm gonna set out with this, you know. There you go. It's not looking like the greatest, you know, and we didn't hit that. Okay. It's not looking like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, we're deeper inside that breakaway. I mean that breaker. Pre-market, we swept out Asia high, which now buyers are already induced, if you want to say. Buyers are already, and we do have that sell side we could probably take out. We have this sell side plus London low still intact. But looks like it is pretty strong bullish wise. So what I'm looking for is a either 1 hour, 5 minute condition. Possibly. I mean, we have this sell side right here. It's not looking terrible. I just want to see it like a. Yeah, if you give me this wick right here, as a reaction, I'll take it. I'll take it all the way. So now that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for right here. So I'm looking for a sweep and then a rejection. So where's it at, man? Thank you. Sweep of this, rejection back up. Hello, who did that? Sweep of here, rejection back up to the buy side, if not the imbalance. That's ideally what I'm looking for. We already have a Judas higher. I'm just waiting till. Do we get what I asked for? Alright, sell side rated, not quite. Equal highs. Okay, let's say I would have bought right here. It is consolidating, that's a good sign for continuation bullishness. And that consolidation is looking too gay. I'm sorry. Yeah, frick you. Alright, and that's the end of the session right there. Maybe I could have taken something right here if I was, you know, desperate for something, but it refused. Alright, so it got hit. We didn't take out the sell side, we put the CEO of that wick. Let's think like an Asia. Let me see. Depending on what we do, I can probably get something Asia. Alright, so we're just overextended. Let me just see. Next session. Asia and SPY. Asia and SPY. Alright, zoom out. Still in its inversion weekly. Right, because this is high probability because we swept out here. And now, like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know how to explain. I shouldn't. Then we have this inversion on the daily. Alright, so it's not looking half bad, but at the same time, I don't think I want to trade Asia. Let's just go. I know it's gonna drop most likely. No, okay, then nice. Alright, we don't have any okay, we do. Pre-session. Manipulate lower. Okay, we took out that low. Not too sure about this, if I'm being honest with you. Reason being, okay, we do have these gaps down below, so we can maybe wig them, or maybe right there. Alright, that looks nice. I skipped too fast. Alright, check out that low resistance. And we have the bicep right there. I think that does look. So I'm getting a deuce because we have early early sellers right here. But at the same time, my brain is also dragging a OTE. So like my brain is dragging an OTE and seeing if we respect that low, that's gonna be nice to probably take out, you know, these disgusting little things. I'm gonna wait. Okay, we get that inversion. I like that. Go on your 5 minute or that CISD. That would be where my confidence will spike. Inversion also. So we're reacting off a 5 minute. Reacting off a 5 minute also. Okay, just a 5 minute. Reacting off a 5 minute. We have a 3 minute inversion. I don't think I need to see a CISD. I would like to, but I don't think I need to. We have sell side right here. In a form of gay lows. In the form of gay lows. These are gay. I really gotta stop using. I really gotta stop. Cut is lose. We have 9. This is 950. Alright, could it lose? I would rather see. I mean, we already had a stop on right there, so it's kind of targeting high resistance. We have all that right there. So what I would like to see is a. I mean, is it aligning? It's not aligning with my experience though. That's one thing. Because these lows are good, but I'd rather want to see that CISD before I see anything else. But this inversion. Alright, we open high. Okay, so. Alright, so we sweep out that at 10 o'clock. Manipulate higher. Take out the buy side. Immediate inversion. Nope. We're just continuing higher. That's good to me. And yeah. I mean, from here it's now looking pretty trash. If we get an inversion right now. Okay, we just got that propulsion block right there. We just got that propulsion block. We have sell side right here. I'm not taking this. Gosh dang, man. Kinda sucks. Obviously, it doesn't get stopped out as easily, but it still gets stopped out. Get out of there. We don't want you here, boy. Alright, pre-market is looking pretty obvious. We have early buyers, and now we are already tapping within this order block right here, wicking it. I mean, do I have to say anything else? Like, this is already looking good. Why? Because you drag from here to the high. Let me try that again. If you drag from the high all the way to the low, 50% is right there. We failed to hit 50%. Now we hit 50%. Now we're reacting off OTE. No signs of respecting that Ferrari gap. It's looking bearish to me. No signs of respecting that. I mean, we close with CE. I'll put my stop right here. Target the low. It is high resistance lows though, which I don't like. And also we are are reacting off of this imbalance still, which is also a wick, you can say as well. So we're reacting off the discount wick. I think that's a PD array. Nice. So I'm definitely not heavy on buys. We do have this. That's up here. I mean, I'm not heavy. I'm not leaning towards any sort of whatever. Then again, this does look good to take out sell side because these are like early buyers. So I'm definitely going to I'm predicting volume to the downside. Okay, never mind. That's good, I guess. Then we get that continuation to the buy side. Looks like a nice continuation. Although our stops is pretty unprotected from here. Pico lows right there, so it's looking pretty trash. We got our nice manipulation. And then also we get a 1 minute inversion. Nope, we get just a full on 5 minute inversion. And that's looking nice. They take all the way down to the sell side right here. Why do I say that? This inversion was the last line of defense. It should have held. For bullishness, it chose not to. We got an inversion, and that's inversion within a deep premium. That's what I'll at 1040. Look at what I'm doing. Like, gosh dang. Almost just did some dry stuff. At least I'm having my brain notice that. I'll be proud of my brain, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, my brain just noticed that right there. Subconsciously, I'm like, wait, what? Something's wrong. Maybe looking good for sell side. That inversion does look pretty nice. Nice volume shift. That's out of time. That's outside of time right there. That's outside of time. That's outside of time right there. I apologize. I'm not taking that no more. That's outside of time, boys. What do I look like taking that? I didn't even know that. My fault. Right. Alright, we hit the imbalance. As you can see, my chart is very messy. But okay, we hit the. We have this to maybe. Oh wait, that's not imbalance. Yes, it is. That's all about, isn't it? Yeah, that's an imbalance. Alright, that could be respecting here. I mean, who knows? As we could be respecting. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know, man, but it is okay. Lewis up. It's all this low resistance right here. Pre-market. Okay. I mean, part of me is thinking about taking this. Alright, obviously it worked. It's nice. We got this right gap. I would really like to see that be used for continuation higher, maybe to this wick right here. It's looking pretty nice. So we get like a nice Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I mean, doesn't look bad to me. Could it be manipulated again? I doubt it will, because of the sensitivity off that. I'm gonna just take a 1-to-1 in this bit. Why am I taking this? The 5 minute is being respected greatly, and that is first presented. That's first presented for right gap, and we have that data with like the target. Also reacting off of this for right gaps, and yeah, and all that juicy stuff going on here. I mean, it does look like we're in a market making final model. We do have to see it this week. That can also be a target. I mean, shoot. Can this be manipulated? Yes, it could. How will it? Yeah, I doubt it. Nice. Will it? I doubt it. It's first percent. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, continuation again. Yeah, that was smooth. That was freaking smooth, boys. Thank you. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Who did this? First. First for right gap. Right there in that bit. I didn't look at silver at the time, but silver looked good as well. First right gap entry to buy side liquidity at market open. High time frame right gap as sponsor. That's high time for right gap as the weight. That's the weight. That's the trampoline. That's the bounce. That's the bounce. How much does it cost to get your oil changed? How much does it typically cost to get your oil changed? I can't be like that guy. High time for influence, liquidity sweep, value on liquidity, key time and emotional alignment, no rules broke, good execution, confident / slightly anxious, calm. Any drawdown, no, will give you confidence. Hard time for influence. Drawing liquidity, entry, time, emotional alignment, cell absorption, volume shift, willingness, all the above. Basically the same stuff. All that stuff. And yeah. Entry was a what was the entry? The inversion, right? Yeah. Was a 1 minute inversions bit. Now 1 minute IVG. John liquidity was just buy side liquidity / data wick. Alright, time was took it at 10 o'clock. No, 10 open lower. And then turn some near kill zone 10 o'clock bruv. Not 10:10, just 10 o'clock bruv. 10 o'clock. 1 hour. High time repeat rate was a fair value gap. The year 2022. 2022 Feb 10th on a Thursday. 2022 Feb 10th on a Thursday. Yep, indeed. How long did it take the validate? How long did it take to validate the trade? Small time. I'm playing. Took me about medium time, 15 to 25 seconds. It's been had to put a little thought to it. Could you have gotten a better entry? Absolutely not. I just put a break even. Trade grade was a nice. Could have done better. So it was an A+. Smooth one because of 1. Could you have? How do you feel about stop loss placement? Phallus, slightly anxious though. Could you have gotten a better? You don't got 2 hour. Rate the logic. Rate the logic was foundation built. I want to say it's just the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but logic wise, first percent of Ferrari gap, 1 minute inversion, it was foundation built, you know, not difficult at all. I'm playing. I made me hesitate. What stop loss was it? Then oh, nice. Now I gotta add all the pictures. I didn't never got one. Okay, first percent for value gap. On Z5 minute. Hello. First percent for around 5 minutes. Take that there. Plop that right on there. Was there SMT? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? There was SMT. I gotta. There's always SMT. I had the right train, you know? Alright, SMT. Now, if you go on a 5 minute, you can see. Ooh, that rhymed. SMT. Now, if you go on a 5 minute, you can see. Duplicate that. Boom, bam. 1, 2. I'm not gonna say that. Boom, bam. 1, 2, 3. First percent, also 15 minute. Right there. Not a 30, but a 30-minute water block. I'll put that in as well. 30-minute OB. And 1 hour. Right here. And then now for the grand finale. Not live, that's on a daily actually. And we got the 4 hour in this bit. Not daily in this bit. If y'all keep asking me more, then y'all might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. All I can think about is a roadie. This is a fair value gap call to draw liquidity. Basically. Alright. Nice 2 trade journal right there. Quickly. next day we have right there. Go on your daily. What I just seen was the wick. Yeah, right. Alright. Going on your daily in this bit. Should I turn on my webcam? I high key want to. I should. Let me turn on my webcam. Wait, how can I do that again? Can I do that? Start virtual camera. What the frick? Source, I need to add a source, don't I? Add a source. Display capture. Image. Video capture device. Okay. It was just in the back probably. Okay, that's smooth. All I can think about, I'm putting this bit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, alright. That's pretty smooth, Geo. Smooth. Alright, so, hello? Get on my screen, please. Can you get on my, hello? What is wrong with this thing? Thank you. Why you make this thing shorter now? Okay, never mind. Why? Hold on. What the? What's going on here? What the? No, let's make this a little. This thing's a little. We make this skinnier. Thank you. I think that was a reason there. But why? Okay. Well, whatever, man. Hands all on her body. I'm trying to control it. I can't control it when she's off dead. Nah, I just want to see my facial expressions when I'm looking at this stuff. So we have daily. This camera is actually right in front of my face. It's kind of weird. We have daily right there. We're still respecting the daily. We do have the imbalance right here. Do you have an order block for our order block? Also, being in this imbalance right here. Pre-market, we say here in accumulate. So we have a lot of low resistance. Right there, we have a nice, what I like to think, false breakout. High daily. And then we have nice sell side about to be took. No, I lied. It's continuing higher. Gosh dang, bro. Alright, so we have CST. No IFEG. Actually, we do have IFEG if you want to count the volume imbalance. If you want to count the volume imbalance, we have that right there. And we have sell side right there. Also, even back to that daily for value gap. Right off of this wick. Immediate reaction off of this wick. Actually, we did not tap the white line. Alright, well, if you're asking me, I mean, am I taking this? Absolutely not. Why am I not taking it? Because the simple fact that we have that buy side. We have this buy side right here. The thing that can act as a is this right here. So if we get an inversion of that, see, we couldn't. Boom. I'm a man's not hot for real, bro. Man's not hot, never hot. You know what I'm saying? The go to me. Alright, so we get immediate, whatever. So we're going to the, let's get a nice retracement to that. Nice. Looking pretty great, if you ask me. It's also a 15-minute as well. And we have this imbalance. The highs still look great. If we can get a nice inversion of that wick, I will decide to take it. I lied actually. So what happened was we got an inversion of this wick. If we do decide to go back above it, that looks pretty nice for a nice continuation to that buy side. Also having a nice reaction from that right there. Now what is the problem with this? 15-minute equal highs, imbalance. We're bullish all day today. 10:30 and also let me get this on my screen. Then 8:15 opens right here. 8:15 open lower. It's got to be a high close in this bit. And what's the news looking like? 10 o'clock. Stuff is looking whack. And that's just my scariness talking. Did we, my guy? Thank you. What is silver is not even going up. I lied, it is a little bit, but did we get a 5-minute closure? We did get a 5-minute closure. That's one thing I like to see right there. Is it worth my time? Absolutely not. Look how much thought I'm putting on it. I know you're asking what's the difference between this. What's the difference between this one and the one I'm gonna take? I'm sorry, about to fade. So for right gap, came down, tap, continuation. That was early. That was market open. So that was already showing us that it wanted to, you know, it was already directing itself to buy side. So why not take it toward buy side at the open of, you know, also it being the first percent for right gap. This is not a first percent for right gap. This is just a 15-minute that could be whatever. We are reacting bullishly off it. We got equal highs. We are bullish all day today, and we also had immediate reaction off of that. Was just telling me that bullishness is likely to happen. I mean, if we have an immediate reaction off of it, I would like to see it. That was a nice continuation. Alright, that's pretty gay. Nice. Alright, so that's why you don't sit here and that's why you don't put 10,000 thought to it. If it doesn't spike like that, if it doesn't show itself to you as greatness, don't take it. You're settling for a lunchable. You wanted a steak dinner, you settled for a lunchable. Outrageous. Look at this now. Wowzers. Disrespect that right there. Wowzers. Also was I mean, in a different world, in a different condition, it probably would have worked. This condition, now I just seen that we had to. I mean, when did we create that though? I want to go back. When do we created that? We created the 30-minute right here. After 30 minutes was created, I should have known, and I should have just closed. That's tough. Now 30 minutes created, are we having any sort of immediate reaction out of it? That inversion would look pretty great to me. Or the CISD, we're not reacting at all. The conversion looks great now. And so the thing I like about this, we had a nice consolidation and then a buyer. So then now buyers are now stepping in. Basically, we have a nice trial liquidity, and now nice. So I'm basically trading distribution. Basically, we had an accumulation of buy orders, and then they all agreed and said, yeah, we do want to go up. So it broke out, reversing this right gap, also closing above. See if this wick is using that, going up higher. That's what that told me. So accumulated, do we want to go, do we want to go up? And it said yes, we do want to go up. So it broke out, and now the buy side is the only objective it should take. It should not consolidate. This right here, this is open up at 30. So I took this trade right here at 45. It's not terrible. So trying to look for 15 minutes, but so we had these rejection wicks. Should have understood. For real. Tripping in the air if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor if you like it. If I keep anyone, then I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Would I take this over and over again? Nah, I wouldn't actually. So I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm gonna leave this one alone because of the simple fact that it's outside of time. So I wouldn't be confident in real time, but let's see, obviously breaking it. Let's see if that's my love. I forgot my camera's on. Oh, he's so bad. Don't do that. You can't even see me, bro. It's fine, though. All I can think about is your booties. Jump out at me like a suvie. Y'all say y'all never do this, but tonight y'all doing it to me. And I say, oh, my hands all on her body. Trying to control it. Can't control it when she's upset. Looking for an expansion. We just created that for value app. Absolutely, but yeah, so I'm gonna just check that real quick. Even though I've seen this multiple times, thousands of times in my life, journaling is never a sin. So we'll go ahead and journal this. So I was looking for a nice to the John liquidity, not deal to the John liquidity, but it wicked and stalled for a 30-minute Fed body gap below, which caused it to agree to reprice to that first before spending to the draw, not deal on not dill. You will try. Type beat. Trade took at 10:45 and start till 11. Which is a terrible sign. The reason why I'm adding text on the screen is because when you add text, my brain just, I can tell it's absorbing more. It's focusing more because you're typing on the screen. It's making it. I'm seeing everything subconsciously and consciously. I can tell like I'm different focused when I'm typing on the screen. I'm placing text on the screen. It's making it seem like something you actually need to pay attention to once you start writing. It's basically like reading a comic book. You're reading text, but you also see the people in the background. You take your brain has a mental screenshot of that, and it really sinks that deeply within your mitochondria. Is that what it's called? Well, mitochondria. Anywho, let's take that screenshot. Should failed to draw liquidity due to price stalling for a imbalance, high time frame imbalance. Failed to draw liquidity due to price stalling for a high time frame imbalance. Correct. Can't control it when she's off that, money, when she's on the tripping in the yard if you like it. I can put 10 on the floor if you like it. If y'all keep fucking me more, then y'all might be bad for me. Y'all can make things mine. If y'all put fucking me more, then y'all might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me. I need to add some text there. 30-minute fed out. They got 30-minute fed out there, and it's I believe a 1 hour IVG. I believe so, young Pat. I believe so. And then this was a 15-minute. So 15-minute in this bit. That's a nice color. 15-minute. Not Faraday. Yes. You know what I mixed, dude? I miss X Define. That stuff was great. Yeah, that's a pretty nice screenshot. For whatever. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a pretty nice screenshot. I'm definitely gonna keep that in my, you know what I'm saying, in my fours, you know what I'm saying. If y'all keep giving me money, y'all might be bad for me. One thing I find interesting besides that is the fact that BA was trending bullish all day, trending strongly bullish all day. So all day I find that to be interesting because I wonder if that is the reason why it decided to continue bullish. Yes. Do I type slow? I don't know. It's yucky. I'm gonna need more than I might be bad for me. I said I'm gonna do it on the weekend. That's some bull. That man really got his passport. I need to get my passport. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I was, so this target, this draw, I was targeting him right here. On a 30 in this bit. You can see on the 15 as well. In this bit. And yeah, now trade model was a dude, market maker buy model. Anyway, rule checklist. I did have high time of confluence. I did have a nice liquidity sweep, and I did have a volatile liquidity. At key timing, emotional alignment. No, it was actually I wouldn't say emotional damage, alignment, because I was feeling slightly, I was feeling consciously anxious in this bit about how trade looked. Bam. Man's not hot, you know what I'm saying? No rules broke. I lied. Emotional alignment. It's a bad execution. The pre-emotion was, I was feeling very doubtful. Confident but doubtful. Yes. And then post emotion was calm. This is a good thing. Post emotion was calm. So post emotion, I'm calm. What gave me the most confidence? High time frame influence, the entry, draw liquidity, volume shift, time. That's all she wrote. Entry was a wick inverse. So inverse wick in this bed. You know what I'm saying? Buy side liquidity, and imbalance as well. You know what I'm saying? Noise time was New York session at 10:45. I'm not 10:45. I'm very hungry actually. Very hungry for some reason, not even gonna lie. RR was a 1 RR I was saying before. High time videos just fair that you got 2022 on this bit. 2022 Feb 11th on a Friday. 2022 Feb 11th on the Friday. How long did it take you to validate this and trade? Medium time, 15-25 seconds. It was pretty outrageous, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Rated risk management. Rated risk management on trade. It was absolute trash, actually. I should have put a break even though it was a 1. Should have closed early. Should have observed and closed early after the wicks, if you get me. Trade grade was absolute. You did no. Trade grade was you should have known better actually. Should have known better. The logic to the trade, or rate the logic. Okay, how did you feel about stop loss placement? Valid but doubtful. Rate the logic to the trade. Well, how long am I streaming for? 2 hours 30. Felt like 4 already. Hello, are you gonna focus up, brother? That's what I'm talking about with this camera, dog. Dude, what is up with this camera, dog? Look how it looks. Hello, you Logitech. You Logitech. Oh, nice. It's focused now. You Logitech. You Logitech. Anyway. Dang, I'm hungry as frick. Right? Is your logic? Quicksand as frick. Made me hesitate. And then, yes. That's all. That's all she wrote. What stop loss was? It's a media stop loss. Basically, yes. Media stop loss, yes. $11:30 in this bed. I repeat, 11:30 in this bed. Okay. Alright, bruv. Oh, I mean, at least we're not negative, you know what I'm saying? Alright, next day in this bed. We have, that was a pretty long journal if I think about it, actually. Should have barely had that journal. Alright, let's delete everything in this bed. We have seems to be a continuation to buy side, so it's like a nice market making bottom on this bit. Nice market making bottom on this one. Oh wait, as it goes like that. Question mark. Hello. Who did that? Yeah, so we have a nice market making bottom on this bit. So we're sloping up, you know what I'm saying, this bit. Sloping up in this bit. This look like it's leading to y'all. These highs, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm getting at. So I'm looking maybe for a continuation off that. If we can play, I'm gonna have this to be my intraday coordinator in this bit. Oh, that yellow does not look too bad. But there's black right there. And yeah. That's gonna be my high time frame narrator, meaning that price can get below there, it's most likely a disgusting liquidity sweep. Most likely gonna trade lower to these lows, possibly. What day we are? It's 14th. 14th, yes. But if we can stay above this wick, then it's advantageous for us to go higher to the buy side objective. So yeah, and we can do a event horizon as well if you really want to. You can do that. Let's see, price must. I'm only gonna have 50%. That's all I'm gonna have, and then we have this buy side as well. So looking on your nice smooth criminal 4 hour, you have this right here. Already have that. Let's see, we're gonna drop down from there. We have low resistance built up intraday. So when I see Judas lower, nope, we get a Judas higher. Just a little bit. Alright, so we take out the high, and now we have this is high resistance right here, but at the same time, the only thing I like about it is the fact that it had a lot of volume, so it's like more so a fake breakout is best. So trendline breakout, you know, break of structure type. So a lot of people are being induced to take that nice continuation buy, which they all think it's gonna just go up for the rest of the days. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just gonna go up, but they don't understand that we're in a premium. But I do understand we're in premium. So they're taking their breakout buys, thinking, all right, they're thinking hopefully it's just gonna rip up higher, and you know, because S&P just goes, you know. But what they fail to understand is that we have a 30-minute right below. So with that 30-minute right below and that Judas swing, I'm definitely going to look for the nice inversion a bit. Yeah, I already kind of knew it was going to do this. Just the thing is that hello? Just think not pretty much. Alright, well, alright. I promise if I would have won, I would have went back regardless. But, alright, well, 30-minute is being like a sensitive boy. Sensitive boy. We have a 15-minute right here. 15-minute rejection also. So I'm just seeing how we got off of that. Obviously, we just do absolute clown shit. All this low resistance is absolutely insane to me. We take that out immediately, and we have this nice order block right here. I'm a fan of that. No, we close above it. Use that to continue higher. Then we come back below it. Slice below that. Because now we have a new 30-minute. So new 30-minute. Right there. Well, all these lows, I mean, it's looking pretty weird to me actually. But as you can see, we have a nice, very nice order block right there. Which now I'm just gonna take this from here and here. Just mark out a CE on that. I'm expecting that to show true heaviness in this bit. Okay, we're expecting bullets still. Took out the high. Alright. Adam boy. And now it is. I didn't take the loss yet, not today. Now we are 10:50. Yeah, ain't nothing shaking. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nothing's happening right now. Oh, ooh, it's looking nice. What I meant to you is looking pretty nice, buff. It's looking pretty nice, brother. Here's what I want to see. I want to see a sweep of hair and a continuation lower. So open high. Obviously not gonna do it, but you know, alright, next day. Oh, Did we take out the objective? Wow. Okay, no, we didn't. Okay. Oh, we did. Took out the buy side. We took out the buy side, and we came all the way back down to that wick in this bit. So, what that is telling me, if we are still holding bullish, this wick will hold. If we are not, we will flap down all the way down to this. I don't know. Build an order block right there, which I do like to be a discount array to get something pretty sexy. And now, as you can see, we leave these equal lows. All right, tear, and we have this imbalance. I would like to see a nice imbalance, wick, and then for us to go lower. It's ideally what I want to see. Or we use that rejection wick. I'm not really mad at any of them. We can use this as well to continue price higher or take out the buy side. Who really knows? Here's what I'm looking at. I am not looking at that. I am looking at a nice closure above here, which we did get a closure above that. And as you can see, we started using as discount, tap the low, using as order block possibly, and we close. Okay, now immediate rebalance. Tap that again, immediate rebalance one more time, and that's showing that heaviness. I guess not. Gosh dang, this is looking like somewhere it's oh, and that's all she wrote for today, I guess. I'm definitely not changing that. Even though it's pretty obvious. Slightly, I'm just not changing that. I like the opens to do everything. I like Judas. Judas is nice. Like for example, we get a Judas load to this wick. We get a Judas load to this wick, or we just respect the fair value gap, and we go to the buy side. That's when they out. But I want to see that. I mean, we do have the ankle lows right there. Yeah, we would want to see like a Judas lower, but we go higher, of course. If we were Judas lower to go higher, that would have been nice. But he said last time that we need to be lowers. Dang, what did he say last time? Gosh dang. I had to go back and not be a rabbit tat. You know what I'm saying? Trade management. Pismo with the bros again. Pismo with the bros again. ICT diss me. Dang. Got Pismo in this bed. I do subscribe to Pismo. Sneaky Pips 18 hours ago. Hello? I don't know about Sneaky Pips. 1 hour ago. I run you 47 minutes ago, Warzone. What is this? What are these people on now? This one, I don't really trust the whatever community, bro. Oh, damn, Molar 2 hours ago. Dang. Suffering out, compromise. Damn, Molar. He still does not look a day older. Last time I seen him, 3 years ago. Anyway. We got Token. Where's Token? I don't even know. Finding that video is going to be pretty tough. Pre-market is not. Pre-market is just going up higher. That could be your. I don't really know, man. I do have the mint. It's looking like an easy day, but also like a very frustrating. Denzel Day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mark this right here. Hopefully with the CE we start to obey the CE. No seasoning. For value gap right here. We hit that, we are getting higher. Do this high right here. I don't know. But I get within a wick. That's 2 confluences right there. I do like that. I wouldn't lie to you. I do like that for continuation, maybe. So I think my trade can be something like a 1-to-1 from here to here. In a hypothetical point. Why would I take this though? We're not looking like we're seeking out the low resistance. Looking like we should continue price higher. Oh, already hit? Gosh dang. Alright, well. 15 minute right here. Right here. You can delete this. Not rising no more. It's definitely a relevant level. Oh, 4 hour. Previous 4 hour in this bit. So if we get a continuation to that 4 hour high, that's going to be very nice. Hopefully. And open high. Inverse. Hello. Inverse. Hello. Now, do I take this trash? Silver's looking going up. We do not have an SMT, but it's fine. With me, we have a bunch of low resistance right here. So, low resistance sellers. A lot of people selling and saying, well, you know, we should respect this trend right here. So, they're freaking whatever. But you can also say people are anticipating the breakout of the trend. That's why it's kind of weird, but I'm not trying to look into those games a little too much. Are we selling for 30? Hopefully not. I mean, I'm not a fan of this. You can have it. Nice. Maybe low once again. And then we create an order block. I mean, all you have to say is you want to go up to the high. That's all you have to say. You don't have to. Oh, that looks nice. I have to say that does look nice. The reason why it looks nice. The reason that looks nice. If we was to be bearish, you see the disrespected. The fact that it's being disrespected is telling you that it's more bullish than you think. It's far more bullish than people are hoping for it to be. After hitting that CE, manipulate Z equal lows, manipulate Z equal lows, and then we start to trade higher, inversing that value gap, which in a way you can look at as a anyway. And now the buy side looks advantageous. I would not take this. The only reason why I would not is because I have no reason. Yeah, basically. I have no reason why. Ooh, do we get a mini rebounds? Ooh, we had a meter rebounds in this bed. That's how you feeling like? That's how you feeling like? We had a meter rebounds. Continuation higher to the buy side. I mean, if you, that's what I have to say. I mean, if you're saying that, then again, I don't like the wick. I do not like this wick. I'm gonna put break even. I would like to have gotten an entry down here. My break even point would be to see this wick. It's so bad. Why would this lose? Oh my gosh. I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this at all. Oh shit. I don't have to take this at all. Wait, so you're bearish for right now. Bearish for right now. We should respect that if we're bearish, but it's not bearish. Bearish. It's not bearish, bro. It's not bearish. Then again, this ticket though would get outrageous to me. It can be absorbed, and then also we have. Oh my gosh, get off my screen, man. I'm tired of this. Oh my gosh, nice fade. I lied. Bam. Hold on, give me a second. What's this? 45. 45 opens lower to become a high close. Frick you. You disgust me, you little pig. Get off my screen. Yeah, frick you. Anyway, you took way too much time. I will refuse to take that. There's no new friends with that one. What I general I'm a general. I don't want to. Yeah, set up a bit. I like live streaming because, especially when I hear one, because it makes me feel like 1,000 people are watching me, and now I have to take accountability. That's one thing Tom Trade said as well. When you start teaching people, you start now taking more accountability, and start making sure that you know what you think. I mean, what your theory is in the market actually works. So you journal every freaking thing, everything you journal. And you take trading 10 times more serious when you feel like you're actually teaching somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm planning on being a model teacher in this bed. I'm planning on being a teacher. Quote unquote. Not really. Bro, I need to. Man, my bed is tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fine. I'm not over 20 yet. Let's continue, man. Alright, well. Should I do it? Think about it, though. Champion in the yard, if you like it. I could put 10 on the floor, if you like it. I like that one, actually. I do like this one. This is very textbook for me. We have a sweep of that. Low resistance. CISD. That right there is nice to me. I think that would have been my entry. I like that. I would actually take that now. Let's go back. I'm gonna take that. Sweep of that. Low resistance build up. Really are respecting that. And now that bullishness looks like it's kicking in. Could we take out that low? No, we can't. Could we go down to get that low resistance? Outside of time as well. Well, that's why I would need to see like a open low allergic breakout there. I'm not taking that. I want to take that. There's no new friends involved here. There's no new friends. We're still in the side this week, so I wouldn't dare. Let's go ahead and go back so I won't have that as a break even. That's my motherfucking thing. Alright, man. Yeah, now what time is it? Okay, it's been a smooth 3-hour stream. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Tripping in the air, I feel like it. It wasn't a loss, but it also wasn't a win. It was a very disgusting win. Very disgusting win. Very disgusting win. I'm about to watch Vinland Saga. I'm absolutely not finna watch Vinland Saga. I'm not finna watch Vinland Saga. I'm not. I just know how it goes, man. I watched the whole thing already. Stuff is actually not. It's a nice anime. First time watching it, but I want to say it's an anime you need to watch again. Because only 2 seasons. Stuff is. Yeah, I think I remember every single episode. Especially because I keep on getting refreshed by the edits on TikTok. Every time it's just edit. I cannot lose memory of Vinland Saga. I remember everything. They keep on making analysis of Escalade, edits of whatever, and all this stuff. Am I gonna journal this? I'm gonna screenshot it. But I'm not gonna journal it though. Absolutely weird. I could put timber floors like it. What would I name it? I need to actually title this stuff for it to be a valid journal. That was a 30-minute. That was a 1 hour break. Oh my gosh. It looks good to me. A 1 hour breakaway in this bed. What? Anyway. 15 minute. Yeah, that's the thing. You have a 15-minute value gap right there. 15-minute for value gap. Also a 30-minute in this bit right here. 30-minute for value gap. 30-minute for value gap. And then we have a noise for 1 hour break. Breakaway gap. As well as you can see it like this on the BB on the beat. That's actually nice fair to me. When we swept at the low, accumulate with nice high resistance, break out of that. I mean, as soon as we broke out, I was agreeing with bullies in this, in my mind. But yeah. I mean, if y'all keep me money, I might be bad for me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. I was about to get induced by this trade, but realized it was going to be sloppy. Da, 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 da. Let's try that one more time. 15-minute break in this bed. Oh, can't be late for lunch, boys. I'm gonna have to wrap it up early. Can't be late for lunch, boys. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up early now. Daddy wants some food. Daddy wants some food. Father wants Father wants some food. Papa wants his lunch. Papa wants his lunch, you know what I'm saying? I might have watched that Malcolm X movie. I want to see what he was talking about. The white man is the devil. I think he's the first person probably ever said out of his mouth. The white man is the devil. He probably not. Obviously not, but oh yeah, I'm just screenshotting it. We're gonna put the date though, you know what I'm saying? And that's why Feb. So 2022 Feb 16 on a Wednesday. 2022 Feb 16 on a Wednesday. 2022 Feb 16 on a Wednesday. Let's double check that real quick though. There we go. Alright, yeah. That's all she wrote for sure. I did all that already? Dang. Yeah, no, that's tough. Alright, Papa needs. Where's the back button? Thank you. Wow, that works. Papa needs his food. Yeah. Papa needs his food, boy. Oh, that's how you probably do it, you know what I'm saying? Papa needs his food, boys. Papa needs his food, boy. Dang, I didn't know my bear was still like this, though. I need to. It's like this side is way more voluptuous than like this side. I don't know, man. Anyway, Papa needs his chicken